your ho-ho host, James. We're back for part 2 of Now That's What I Call Christmas, Volume 11. If you tuned in to our Extra Life stream, thank you so much for joining us for part 2. We're excited to get into a little bit more Christmas mischief with our illustrious players. We'll jump right into it. We've just found ourselves on the plane of Christmas, and it's spooky. So we'll go around counterclockwise, as I am wont to do, starting with Nate, and then to Warrior, and then to Cassandra, and then to Joel, and then back to me, just so everybody's clear on the order of operations. I'll start with Nate.
Me? Okay. I am Nate, your D&D ringer. I am playing Santling Sorcerer Sven Olsen. And, I'm just out here trying to help some people have some fun.
Nate, could you share a moment from your first part that was particularly impactful for Sven, or anything fun about your Santling Sorcerer that they should know?
Sven is he was a gingerbread wizard. Found out he's got some ties to Santa, so he changed his class a little bit. As far as last episode, you expect me to remember these things. It's a little wild. I do remember the last thing we did was we found a snowman, and it seems to be the man we're looking for.
Yeah, you interrogated him until he melted away.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you cry. He'll be back again someday. Ferdinand.
Hey, I'm Warrior. I'm playing Ferdinand Moody. He is a Minotaur polar bear barian. That's a pretty good pun, actually. I'm not going to throw any shade that way. Ferdinand always seems to find himself saving Krixmas. It's weird. He's like, I think I'm going to change things up around the holidays. What's going on around here? Maybe I can find some light work. And then it's like, well, Krixmas is in danger. And he's like, well, here we go again. But he's pretty good at it, so that's okay. Last time, Ferdinand, was that rain or applause? It sounded like.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who heard that. Okay.
I was like, was it applause or am I trying to fall asleep? Like, what's?
Ooh, that's ominous.
There are sound effects now, apparently.
It's cool. It's cool. Last time Ferdinand beat up a bunch of Yetis. Also, light suggestion, if you want to change things up when we're doing the introductions, if you want to not say counterclockwise, you could always say, we'll be introducing you as the toilets flow in Australia.
Nice.
We'll be here all week.
So good.
It's counterclockwise.
True.
It's a more enchanting way of saying it.
You're not wrong.
Yes.
Really, he's not wrong. So
we've got that down under flow, which brings us to Cassandra.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm Cassandra. I'm playing Carol from the Carol of the Bells from the Wassail Bells. She is a College of the Carol bard. So there's a lot of singing in her heart and singing in her life. Sad thing is the most important thing I feel like that happened to me last time was singing and passing out candy to the little kids. I feel like that was her most exciting moment from the last game. Like, that's what she just loved the most.
I think that's good.
Yeah, that was solid.
All right. Charlie.
Oh, me. I thought I got confused on the order. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're going to go back to Warrior, and then Nate, and then we'll come back to you.
So we're going clockwise, the way clockwise shows up on a typical D&D map.
Yes. Yeah, for bad editors.
I'm Joel. I'm playing Charlie Grinch. Super tall, 1'3" Christmas elf who farts tinsel and takes names. I have a reindeer, although someone decided to strip me of my reindeer as we went to the Christmas plains. A little salty about it, but
Just a little.
long history of James taking away my noble steeds.
Again? We're gonna do this? Hey, I said that you could split the drink, and you did.
Oh, okay. All right. So he's here. He's good. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I honestly, Joel, I listened to the entire thing yesterday and today, and I can't remember him being mentioned once we came through, even though you said you were going to split it half and half, and then you went, well, maybe 1/4 and 3/4. And that's the last I remembered. So I'm assuming that he's here.
Okay.
And his name is, for everyone out there?
Fergus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
So what we're saying is tragically half of Fergus is in the Christmas plane. And we just need to decide if it's top half, bottom half, or like left half, right half. You know?
Yeah.
How does this reindeer wear jeans?
It's a
I
valid
don't know,
question.
Joel. Which would you like?
I would like all of my reindeer.
All right. You don't want like the front half of Fergus and like the back half of Wilfred or the butler or anything?
No.
All right, good talk. So here we are on the elemental plane of Christmas. You all took a vial of planar travel that you, excuse me, received from Glaciara, and it filled you with a glow. You came through with ice in your veins to a time-frozen plane that left you both exhilarated and disoriented. You walked around, saw some pretty fantastic things: frozen toy workshop, a candy cane forest, a large citadel, a village made up of gingerbread homes, but eerily quiet. You happened upon a snowman in the frozen toy workshop who began to speak to you and warned you of a bad elf. And when asked about where it was, he pointed in the direction of the cane forest, then began to melt away. And that is where we pick the action up here on part 2. Now that's what I call Christmas, volume 11. How would we like to proceed?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Got to work on the placement with the headset, though.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Like every drawing class that's ever discussed how to draw someone wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Where you're like, the hat has to go wide the head.
Yeah. I have several mini hats. I should have brought them all up. I just switched like every 20 minutes.
That's amazing.
That's beautiful. All right, how would you guys like to
Family one year.
proceed? What's next?
Well, if you pointed towards the candy cane forest,
That's where we have to go.
I kind of feel like that's the move.
I mean, yeah, that probably sounds good. So the snow melted of the snowman, but are the like bits still around, like the coal and the?
Can I wear his hat?
So I think Ferdinand will, like, as they're leaving the workshop, he will go build another snowman outside, and then put all of that snowman's bits on the snowman.
Okay. Excellent. He stands as a testament to your fallen friend.
Well, you know.
Beautiful. He doesn't do that. That's me. Anyway.
Like, you're alive.
The magic.
You did it.
So you're
We did
telling
it.
me the magic isn't in his hat, like the song says?
Yeah.
Because the song says something, and I trust the songs.
The music or the magic was in that hat, but the magic itself, magic can be used up, and you have a funny feeling that the very information that he gave you may have caused his demise. All right,
Noble
Candy
sacrifice.
Cane Forest.
Let's do it.
As you near the Candy Cane Forest, you see it kind of stands frozen in the same moment as the rest of the Christmas plain, as if unfinished business was lingering in the air. There's peppermint trunks that twist kind of mid-sway in the breeze, which is kind of frozen and chill on your skin. There's striped branches that creak without a sound, and you see little frozen woodland creatures, sugar glass deer and gumdrop squirrels, and they're all hanging motionless as if caught kind of on that winter breath. And similar to the rest of the plain, snow is falling, but never lands. It's just kind of like frozen in space. As you continue into the Candy Cane Forest, you hear a shuffling sound, and it seems to be coming towards you.
Card player, 6 o'clock.
Can we tell what it is?
Not yet. You can hear it. How would you like to proceed?
Are the trees big enough that I can hide behind it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Are
I mean,
gonna
there's
hide.
some very large. I mean, so this is like a forest that is literally like large candy cane trees, and there's other, kind of peppermint pines and things like that. But it's yeah, I mean, they're large enough that a kind of small to medium creature could probably make a stealth check and try to hide themselves away.
I'm gonna hide.
All right, anyone who's hiding, make me a stealth check.
14.
What'd you say, Charlie?
14.
14.
So I see Carol hiding behind a tree. I also try to hide behind a tree.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work. I'm assuming it doesn't work very well. I rolled a 12.
No, it doesn't work super well for you.
So unfortunately, what you do see is Carol pick probably the smallest tree, and then like try to turn sideways, but like, you see like part of her from the front, part of her from the back, because I rolled a 9. So,
You're like turn sideways, but turn sideways the wrong way.
yes, this way, and it covers like this much of me, like
Yeah.
head down. If I can't see them, they can't see me. Doesn't matter that my shoulders are out.
I like the idea that whatever this is shuffling towards us is going to see one very large minotaur on this path, and then like several candy cane trees that look like they have little arms and legs.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's it.
Okay, so as you all hide very effectively, you see that there is a kind of large armored individual that is also kind of made of peppermint, but you see he's that chocolate peppermint, that like rich chocolate brown and green trim, and he is flanked by 4 gingerbread sentinels. They walk up until they can see you, Ferdinand, and then they halt.
Ferdinand will also halt. I'll be like, "Hey there, nice day for it."
They don't say anything.
Okay. He'll like continue and be like, oh, just gonna scoot by here. Oh.
They like flank out like 2 gingerbread sentinels on either side of the large peppermint warden.
Sorry. It's Fernand's gonna be like, okay, no, like take up your space, and since this is just a forest with no like hard walls, he'll just like it's kind of gonna try to continue really like just
You're gonna like continue to kind of keep trying to go around them.
It's like, what do you?
Oh, I'll just scooch.
They're just gonna keep like
What?
if you are going to one side, they'll just kind of continue. They'll kind
Okay.
of close ranks.
Sorry, hey, I don't know this game. I feel like I'm not doing very well at it. I just want to get back. Can you not? I'm kind of busy.
You see the warden like shake his helm.
Okay. Do you have any like riddles 3 or like what?
I think one of them always lies and one of them always tells the truth.
the like gingerbread like people kind of like look at each other and then like look back at like the candy cane with a butt, who I'm assuming is Charlie.
Which one of you tells the truth?
They all raise their hands.
Sounds about right.
Well, one of them lies. One of them tells the truth.
If you all tell the truth, who here works for Bad Elf?
Is it? Is that really what they're called? A bad elf? Like, is that?
I mean, well.
Oh, okay.
But it is what they are.
Well, great coincidence. We're actually on our way to go see Bad Elf. In the interest of doing bad. So again, if you just scooch by, like, we'd hate to be late, unless being late is good because they're bad. In which case, we do want to be late.
You see two of them kind of like drop what appears to be like licorice nunchucks that they've been holding with like little ropes in between, and then like, kind of Twizzlery boys on either end, and two brandish like sharpened candy canes, like when you suck on it for a long time. And then the helmed warden pulls out what looked to be kind of rock candy swords.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to cast Snylock's Snowball Swarm.
Oh, okay. All right.
On the main gentleman, so that will be a 5-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
So we'll need some dex saves, and you'll take some cold damage.
All right. I rolled a 17, and he's got a +1 to dex save, 18.
Is anyone else around him within that 5-foot radius sphere? They're
I'll
all
say
kind of
that
spread out enough.
I mean, I think that they were kind of closing ranks, so maybe I'll say two of the gingerbread boys.
All right.
With them.
So he succeeded. He'll take half damage.
Okay, one succeeded and one failed.
All right. So it is 11 damage, or half if they succeed.
Okay. Okay, 11 damage or half if they succeed. All right, everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
You had to think that was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Not bad.
Ooh, that's
Not
good.
bad. Wait, is this? Okay. $16.
All right, 16 for Moody. Anything higher than a 16?
18.
Oh.
And you, Sven?
16 as well.
All right. Who's got a higher dex modifier?
Mine is 2.
Mine's also 2.
Oh, we've done this before. Who wants to go first?
Let's roll up. Let's roll for it.
Do a
Yeah,
roll
roll for it.
off. Also gives me a little seconds to figure out what I'm doing.
Oh, it was almost good, and then it was a 4.
Well, I got 16, so I guess it's me.
All right, sounds good. So Sven will go, and then Ferdinand will go, and then I'm assuming Charlie will go after that. What'd you get, Charlie?
You sure will. 12.
All right, Charlie. All right, and then our peppermint warden and our gingerbread sentinels. All right. All right, if everybody can roll me a D6. Actually, no, roll me a D8.
7.
2.
8.
Sven. We'll talk. All right, Carol, go ahead.
Oh no.
Oh, so nothing happened? Nothing yet? Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Okay. I'm going to look at Sven and be like, so we're fighting? That's what we're doing?
They wouldn't move.
Okay.
Like, snowball fight. Oh.
Oh no. So Carol is going to start singing Jingle Bells to these apparently hostile individuals who are not going to let us pass. Very, very rude. Which I'm going to cast Shatter on them. So a sudden loud ringing noises, painfully intense, erupts 10-foot radius sphere centered. Because Sven, you didn't step forward, right? You're
Nope.
still okay.
I'm still
So
hiding.
and how close is Ferdinand? If he was trying to walk past,
you can get the peppermint warden and 2 of the gingerbread boys if you centered on the warden, just similar to Sven's spell.
Okay, I didn't know if Ferdinand stepped close enough that the sphere would get him, but okay.
I don't think so. It seemed like you guys were just talking, right, Ferdinand?
Yeah, he was.
I assumed that you stopped a ways away that like nobody would be within like a distance.
Okay, so they all need to make a Constitution saving throw. If they are made of stone, crystal, or metal, maybe crystal with the candy cane one, they make it at disadvantage.
Oh, that's a good question.
I was like, candy, crystal, maybe?
They're all made out of sugar.
Valid point.
Okay, and what did you say if they are made of crystal, metal, or what? What is the
disadvantage on the saving throw?
Okay, well, I'll roll him separate than the other 2 if that's all right then.
No worries.
Okay, and what kind of saving throw is it?
Constitution, please.
All right, that's a 14 plus 3.
Aww.
17 for him.
Yep.
And then for our gingerbread boys, I'll just roll them together. They got a 12 for both.
Okay, so not the ginger boys.
Okay.
They're going to take full damage.
Okay.
Other guy takes half damage.
Okay.
Of. Oh, I rolled real well on my d8s. 22 thunder damage.
Ooh, okay.
I rolled 2 8s and a 6. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Sven, I need you to make me a. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to move at all, Carol? Or any bonus actions?
No, I'm really confident hiding behind my candy cane.
Fantastic. All right. Sven, as you begin to move, you find yourself kind of frozen in place. I need you to make me either a wisdom or a dex saving throw. Your choice.
Right. It's the same number. So we'll say it's a wisdom.
Okay.
13.
You just missed it. Speed is going to be 0 for this turn, and you're going to have a disadvantage on the first attack.
Okay.
For the rest of you, I think your passive perception is all good enough that you see Sven kind of start to move, and when he moves, you see the kind of air around him, the snow that's kind of frozen in place, kind of glitter faintly, and you feel like this is some sort of effect of the place. I feel like we're all magic enough to recognize that there's some shiz going on. So 0 speed, but you can make an attack at disadvantage if you'd like.
All right, so I will cast Create Bonfire
Okay.
under the gingerbread creature that didn't save against my attack.
Okay.
So that is a dex save from him.
All right. That's going to be... Oh, it's a nat 20. I'm burning him on the good stuff.
That's all right. So that's half of 7.
That's enough to kill him.
Actually, nope, I lied. It's a cantrip, so he doesn't take any.
Oh, he doesn't take any? Okay. He was real beat up.
But if he doesn't move, he'll have to take damage next turn.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Ferdinand.
Okay. Ferdinand is going to be like, listen, we're just trying to get by. This is very rude of you. And then he'll rage. And he'll and so
which rage is he using?
He's using the radiant one. So yeah, his armor, like the various colors of his armor and the flowers on it start to sort of ripple like the aurora borealis, and then it's almost as though there is like a spotlight of sunshine on him, like glaring off the snow, and he's going to take a swing at the ringleader here.
Okay.
Or I guess a couple of swings at the ringleader here. Those are both really good rolls. So 24 and 22.
Yep.
And then he will do some damage. Oh my god. Ooh, that's really good damage too. So that is a total of 26 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then the ringleader also needs to make me a saving throw. It is a wisdom save.
Right. Is it a charm effect or a frighten effect?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Doesn't specify, but it doesn't feel like it.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. He makes a. What did you say? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Okay. It's a 9.
Then no. So basically, this blinding aurora borealis sun effect blinds him.
All right.
He's blind. He's blind until the. Oh no, he's got to keep at the end of subsequent turns. So he's blind.
Okay. So you just absolutely smash this peppermint warden. He kind of goes to one knee, and you see him just kind of like jerk back like this, and a burst of freezing sugar emits from him. I need you to make me a con save.
I can do that. That's really good. 22.
That's good. So similar to kind of like what you saw, that kind of glittering with Sven, the same kind of like this burst of freezing sugar comes out and kind of like freezes in midair, and you're able to just like kind of rage through it as it kind of like still hangs in a similar fashion to the kind of same magic that's holding Sven. Any bonus action or additional movement?
I used my bonus action.
Okay.
Gotcha. And I'm near everybody, so no.
Okay. Excellent. All right, Charlie.
With a cry of shake and bake, Fergus and I are going to take to the air.
All right.
And proceed with a strafing run, because that was a solid strategy against Yetis.
Yep.
I don't know why it wouldn't work here.
No idea.
16 and 15 to hit a ginger boy.
Yes, that'll hit both of them.
Okay.
Or both of those will hit, rather.
12 points of damage and 10.
All right. 12 points of damage. Okay, so you are going to kill one of them. It's going to burst into a bunch of gingerbread fragments and crumbs, making the area around him difficult terrain. The other one is going to take a big ol' hit. So one of them took a hit. The ones to the left of the warden, the one closest to him that you guys have been hitting, got hit, because I'm assuming you're strafing like one side, not like drop. So the one on the kind of outermost is at is not great, and then the other one gets knocked down. So there's 3 gingerbread sentinels and the peppermint warden left.
Upon seeing that, Charlie yells, "That's how the cookie crumbles, bitch!"
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. So Moody, you are in. You are in combat with our warden. He is going to. You see him kind of like look over his shoulder, and then he like kind of shifts between where he was looking and you before making 2 attacks. The first is a where's his stat block? His first is a 16 and his second is a 23.
The 23 does hit.
Okay.
Just barely.
That makes sense. Okay, so you're going to take 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Sure.
Thank you.
19.
Okay, so you'll take half of 5 cold damage.
Okay. If I am also resistant to cold damage, is that a quarter?
It's half
or
again. Yeah.
Half again.
So
okay.
You'll take 1 or 2. Or
1. Okay.
Yeah.
1, and then it was it 13 on the first?
I think it was 14 at
14?
13.
Okay, that's fine. I just need to know what to have.
Yeah.
So
I honestly can't remember.
cool.
That was 5 seconds ago, guys. I'm juggling a lot in my brain right now.
I think it was 13.
Okay, yeah,
so,
13 's great.
yeah, it's the same. So yeah, that's cool. All right.
Yeah. Okay, and then our gingerbread boys. So our gingerbread boys, Moody's the only one that's there on the ground. The outside of Sven, who is far away, and Carol, who is also far away. So they are going to just run in and attack you, Ferdinand.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, it's going to be a 22, a 8, and a 24.
The 8 doesn't hit, but the other 2 do.
Okay. So they're coming in with their candy cleavers and Twizzler nunchucks, and they'll do 7 bludgeoning and 7 bludgeoning. Oh no, the other one will be a cleaver. 7 slashing and 7 bludgeoning will be what they do. All right, and then we are back up to the top. Can everybody roll me a D8 again?
5.
6.
Also 5.
2.
Okay. Carol, you're up, and then Sven.
Makes me uncomfortable when things happen. I don't know what's happening.
Magical plane, Carol.
Which is great.
Rolling dice. Nothing to see.
Before I forget again, because I know I'm going to do it again, I'm going to give Moody Bardic Inspiration.
Awesome. What do you do to give him Bardic Inspiration? What is your Bardic Inspiration? Do you have a song?
God, I didn't even think about that. I could have had a song for that.
I thought you did in the last session, but I forgot to write it down.
I have songs for all my spells, but I don't think I did one for my bardic inspiration. I will think of one for the next one.
All right,
I
sounds
don't
good.
have one this time.
Right.
Why am I doing that? I'm not rolling that dice. I am going to look at Mr. Big Main Guy, Big Talking Guy, and I am going to start singing "Hark the Herald Angels Sing," but it's going to be just like menacingly.
Okay, that's
Just
terrifying.
giving him the evil eye.
Yeah.
And he's going to need to make me a where'd it go? I lost it. Wisdom saving throw. I am casting vicious mockery on him.
Yeah, that checks out. He rolled 19. I think that's gonna do it. What was the save?
15.
Oh, sorry, I meant type. Sorry, I was not trying to like dog you. Like, oh, what was the number again? I'm sorry, 19.
No, it's a 19 save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
There's a 27 save.
Fine. It's fine. There's no half on that because it's
Okay.
cantrip. So
All right.
that's just what happens, I guess.
Any movement or bonus action? Or bonus action, I suppose, was
That was the
yeah,
cantrip.
okay.
I did it first because otherwise I was going to forget.
Gotcha. Okay, Sven, you're up, and then Ferdinand.
All right, I'm going to move up behind Ferdinand.
Okay.
Standing there is the big guy within 15 feet of me.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Color Spray. I'll bring up a lantern, and it'll flash lights at all the folks in front of me.
We love that.
We'll
Sven, were you a Green Lantern the entire time last time? I didn't know. Oh,
No.
well, that's
It
good.
just
I like it. It's
shining
shining
light. So that's 9. That's not a great 19. Math is hard.
That's all right.
34 is
kind
the
of
total
damage?
with that. So colored light springs from my hand, in this case lantern. The amount I roll is the number of hit points I can affect. So starting with the lowest hit point creature, it will blind them and then move on to the next and so on.
Okay.
Moody would be affected if he's within that 34, but I'm guessing not.
Well, you're gonna. I mean, it's fine. You're gonna have to roll a lot of fucking hit points to blind me. So
He's
that's why I took the chance.
He is in melee with the Peppermint Warden, so he would have to do it. But it will blind. It will blind the one gingerbread person. How many points of
34?
Okay, it will just blind the gingerbread, the very beat up looking gingerbread.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say as a reaction, he starts to run and just like straight up runs into Ferdinand and just like crumbles to gingerbread, making that also difficult terrain.
Okay.
So that guy's down.
Moody, before I forget, my holiday cheer lets you use the bardic inspiration as temporary hit points if you want to as well, and it's a D8. So you get to choose how you use that.
We love it. We love it. Okay, Ferdinand, it's your turn.
Okay.
Or sorry, Sven, did you want to move or any bonus action?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Ferdinand is going to continue to wail on this commander, and he's going to like, I'm trying to be nice on Krixmas. You're making it really hard. So that's I mean, those should both hit. They're both over 20. So
okay.
Oh wait, actually, sorry, just a second.
Let's go.
I gotta see if I have like brutal critical or anything, because one of them was a 19. I do not. Okay, fine. So that is going to be that's 22 radiant damage.
Oh, okay. 22. Gotcha. Perfect. All right. Any movement for you?
No, I
Okay.
don't think so.
Charlie,
There's
back
a
up.
lot of gingerbread guts and other guys around me.
I'm gonna pepper the roughest looking gingerbread man.
Okay. Pepper away.
2 19s to hit
Those will hit.
for 18 points of damage.
Total?
Yep.
Okay. He's looking very weary.
Okay. And then Fergus,
Mhm.
we're gonna swoop down, and Fergus is going to ram.
Okay. Same guy?
Yep.
Okay.
That was sad.
How sad was it?
It was a 3 to hit.
Oh, that will not hit.
That will not hit. But we're here anyway, and Fergus can attack twice.
Okay.
So he's going to use just his antlers.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Oh, what had to hit?
15?
Yeah, 15 will hit.
15. Okay. And then for damage, that will be 9 points of damage.
Tell me what these antlers do to eviscerate this gingerbread.
I think it would be akin to like when you see the snowball explode, except darker, and just like the kind of combination. Fabio shakes his hair with snowball explosion.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. All right, that one's gone. So we've got the Peppermint Warden and one Gingerbread Sentinel left, and it is the Warden's turn. The Warden is going to make 2 attacks again on you, Moody. A 15 and a 7.
No, neither of those hit. Fernand is just smashing and evading in this wildly technicolor disco party that he and Sven have created.
You're in a rave.
We are at a rave.
Yeah. You see the Warden kind of hold his hand up and like direct the remaining Gingerbread Sentinel to stand between the two of you, and he uses his movement to disengage and move back 15 feet towards where he looked over his shoulder in the previous round. The Gingerbread Sentinel is then going to, like, kind of quaking in his boots, step up and do like a big like Twizzlers nunchuck thing, kind of like in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to try to intimidate you. Can you? You're probably not going to be intimidated, but
sure. What am I rolling to?
Just I think oppose intimidation and what's the opposite of intimidation? Constitution, I assume. Yes, we'll say
I'll make a con save.
Yeah, take con save.
Okay, 23.
All right, I'm a 19. So you're kind of like, okay, like maybe this guy's got something. I mean, nothing for me, but something, you know. Okay, so he's gonna make 2 attacks on you, a 5 and a 15. So nothing. You're just all like moodied up. Not gonna do it. All right, we're back. Everybody, roll a d8 again.
Okay. Whoop.
4.
3.
6.
2.
All right, sounds good. Carol, you're up first, and then Sven.
She's very unhappy about the fact that Hark the Herald Angels Sing did not work on the big peppermint guy. So she's going to do it on the last gingerbread guy in front of Moody.
Okay.
So
What's the save again?
15.
No, but what?
For type it was wisdom. She's hoping he's not as smart as the other guy.
Oh no, he's not. 12.
Excellent. So 1d4 psychic damage.
Okay.
Which is a 2.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. All right.
That's what I got.
Excellent. Sven.
Can we see anyone near where the leader is running?
Why don't you make me a perception check?
Ooh.
'Cause he seems to be looking that way. Oof.
10. Did you say 10?
Yeah, sadly.
You don't see anyone, but you like look at his kind of line of sight, and you realize he's not looking at like person height. He's like looking up into a tree, and you can see a faint glimmer in the distance. How's that? I feel like that's generous for a 10.
Yeah, it is.
You're a sweet boy, Sven, and I'm in the giving spirit.
So the giving spirit, take advantage of it.
All right. I'll say that's your action. If you have
Okay.
a bonus action or movement that you'd like to do, you're welcome to.
As a bonus action, I will say, oh, hey there's somebody up in the trees.
Excellent.
Kind of point that way.
Perfect. All right. Moody, you need to roll me a dex or wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Real close to bonanza.
We haven't done a Christmas Western.
We should do a Christmas Western.
Okay. All right.
I'll do dexterity.
Okay.
It's a 15 unless, is this something I can see?
No.
Okay, then 15.
Okay. That's just enough.
Hey.
Perfect. You, again, the snow around you kind of glitters faintly, and you're just like raging through it. It ain't stopping you.
Like Ferdinand's very like, just like,
not today, Santa.
He's just
all right. Moody, and then Charlie.
Okay, so there is a gingerbread.
Yep, it's Sven is here. You're here. Gingerbread's here, and the sentinel or the warden is disengaged, kind of 15 feet back.
I think Ferdinand's going to be like, you really should have considered conscientious objection. I'm very sorry. He'll make a first swing is 16.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 4. That's 10 bludgeoning damage. Oh no, sorry, radiant damage. And if they're still up, he'll make another attack. Cocked. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
That'll be 11 radiant.
11 more damage. All right.
Yeah.
11 more radiant.
Yep.
All right.
And then with his bonus action, he will try to shove away this gingerbread soldier with his horns.
Okay.
So that's going to be a saving throw for you, which is a strength saving throw.
Nope, not going to happen.
Okay. So then, goosh, and then he's like, "Get out of here! Go back home."
He's just going to explode into gingerbread crumbles all over the field of battle.
Okay, then Ferdinand will move toward
That's a good one.
toward move. Oh, because he's not a cow. It's racist. We've established that.
No.
Ferdinand will use his movement to go over to toward the one. So I think if it's difficult terrain, his movement's 30. So
okay.
Or no, sorry, 40. 40.
All
I'm
right.
a barbarian. I'm faster. Okay.
Fast.
All right. So you're almost over to him at this point. Charlie.
Fergus and I are getting airborne again.
Okay.
Sven and I had the same idea. I was about to look for tracks to see if there were other people. So when I heard him point.
It's possible, sure.
The sound of that is, hey, I think there's something over. There's someone over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like at points.
So we're gonna get in the air, and I'm gonna loose 2 arrows as best sighted on the area as I can.
Okay. Roll away.
Nat 20.
Okay.
So 27 and a total miss. I feel
All
like
right.
this is the perfect balance.
Okay. So you loose 2 arrows, and one of them goes flying at this little twinkle in the edge, and I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Natural 20.
13.
Okay.
Unless I can see it.
Nope. That's a good try,
Dirty
though.
20.
I feel like it's the worst barbarian power. It's like, can I see
What
it?
did you say, Carol? Sorry.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
19.
Okay. So Charlie and Ferdinand, you like feel like you're getting wrenched from your navel inside out, but you're not moving. You're like stuck so hard in place that it is like racking your body. Carol and Sven, you feel like you're moving through a swimming pool full of molasses. If you saved, you're going to take half of 19 damage. If you did not, you'll take full 19, and this is going to be psychic damage.
So anyone within 10 feet of me takes half.
I think you are all alone at this point because
Okay.
Yeah,
Sven or Charlie flew, Ferdinand moved to the helmed gentleman, and Carol is still playing candy cane body and human phalanges.
Did the 1 arrow hit though?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it hit. You can imagine that this is the outcome.
Okay.
Then
damage was 27.
Yeah, the nat 20 was enough. Okay, so Sven and Carol, you are able to move, but you're going to be moving at you're going to be moving at 1/4 speed. Charlie and Ferdinand, you can make me Constitution saving throws.
23.
All right.
18.
Okay. Charlie, you're going to take. You're each going to take 1 more psychic damage.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1 and you round up. So enjoy. Sorry. I forget what I'm calling him. Our Peppermint Warden. He kind of starts to come unraveled, and you see him burst into another explosion of freezing sugar. I think Ferdinand's the only person that's next to him. So I need you to make me a con save at disadvantage.
Okay. I mean, disadvantage hurt. That's a 10.
Okay. So you are going to take 7 cold damage. I'm really rolling my ass. I'm rolling my ass off on like saves for gingerbread sentinels. I'm rolling like crap. So you'll take 7 cold damage. as he basically explodes. We're out of initiative, but Ferdinand and Charlie are still stuck. You can assume that this is similar to the effect that has been kind of pervading the rest of the Christmas plane that feels like the magic is off. Sven and Carol, you still are like slow moving to get through this. So you can let me know kind of what you want to do. Ferdinand and Charlie, after Carol and Sven have a go, I'll have you roll some more saves.
Can I slowly make my way over to the shimmer I saw in the tree to see what's there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you kind of just swim your way over, basically. Just like it feels like I don't know. The only way I know how to describe it is like when there was a hurricane coming in and you walk towards the wind. You are like literally fighting through these kind of like all of these like kind of frozen snowflakes. It feels like you're having to kind of like push through each of them. When you get to the base of that that candy conifer, you see that there are shards of and what looks like a snow globe that has been most perfectly split by an arrow. Oh no. Did I lose you guys? Are you still
Nope,
here?
we're still here. I'm just notating and pondering.
Okay.
I
You
was
could
waiting
make
to see
like
if you
Taylor
responded.
Swift and try to shake it off.
Charlie and Ferdinand and Carol, you can make me Constitution saving throws.
20.
25.
All right, you are both going to gain 1/4 speed. Carol, what'd you get?
22.
You are up to 1/2 speed.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to come out of hiding and slowly try to make my way closer to Moody.
Okay.
It's going to take a little time, I imagine, at 15 feet.
Everything's kind of a little bit in slow-mo. Yeah.
Charlie's mostly thinking, from this height, at this speed, if I jumped, would I land safely?
Mm.
Oh, don't break anything, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to do it, but he's definitely thinking, like, would this affect fall speed?
Only one way to find out.
That's a valid point.
One way to find out.
I am.
Sven, what are you going to do?
I'm sitting here pondering this snow globe. So it's just the snow globe. There's no creatures or anything else.
Just a snow globe. Pieces of a snow globe.
All right. Well, I'll take those pieces. I'll put them in my pack. Maybe I'll save them for later.
What
Okay.
did it? I mean, I know I can't see it, but what did it depict? Like, what was in the snow globe?
Oh, good question.
Well, it's a little hard to tell. If you want to make a check, or if you'd like to cast a spell, I think,
Yeah, let's.
or if you have any magical greeblings that you feel like represent what's going on.
No, I think I'll just have to perceive.
Okay. Not a magic boy.
Yeah. Oh, I am a magic boy. I just don't have the spells that would help me.
Well, you
here.
can make an Arcana check too. It's up to
Oddly
you.
enough, perception is better than Arcana.
Okay.
Only by one.
Okay.
We'll make it an Arcana just in case I find any magic deities. So it's only 13.
Okay. You feel like this was the object that was slowing time. and that by fracturing it, the effect that it was having is like gone a little haywire here.
Okay.
You feel like if it would, maybe if it goes the other way, or if it went the other way, that it might have undone some of that, but you feel like this is like kind of shattered it, and it's like fundamentally kind of like fixed this effect for the time being. Not fixed as in good, fixed as in like it's not going to stop for the time being. Yeah.
Are we interested in taking a little bit of a short rest?
Oh, short rest sounds great.
I mean, you could.
Why does it gotta be a short rest? Are you trying to
If you guys want to take a short rest, I can sing you a song that might be helpful.
I mean, I'm down.
That's fine.
Carol's gonna start singing "Oh Holy Night," and everyone gains D6 hit points.
Ooh.
Very nice, soft, calming. Get everyone comfortable.
All right. What's everybody doing during their short rest?
So I thought I thought Moody definitely needed it. So.
Can I investigate the snow globe more to see if there's a way I can detect them going forward?
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's probably Arcana, because you'd need to like identify
14.
magic. Yeah, I mean, you feel like you have a pretty good sense of what this time magic is now. That this is like emanating from this object as some sort of kind of like anchor, either to this plane or other planes. But you feel like this is probably some sort of magical anchor that, by being destroyed, has kind of altered the fabric of this part of the plane of Christmas.
Would I assume there's more out there like this, or is there a greater spell?
Well, I mean, it was like this in the village, and that wasn't necessarily near this. So you could imagine that this kind of magic is something that's working in this place right now. Whether this is its only anchor or not is a question, but you certainly feel that this exacerbated the issue. As your short rest, or when your short rest comes to an end, or maybe we'll wait until I hear everybody what everybody does for the short rest first. But.
Charlie's going to gather whatever arrows he can recover.
Okay.
And then on the side behind where we ran into our foes, he's going to search for tracks.
Okay. You see tracks are coming from further into the candy cane forest.
Okay.
The magic that ripped this guy asunder basically vaporized those arrows, though.
Okay.
Is a big hitter. All right. Ferdinand is healing. Carol is singing. A short rest is happening. All right. At the conclusion of the short rest, time seems to be kind of slowly coming back to where, just the kind of snow is frozen and the creatures are frozen, but you all regain full movement.
Oh, good. It's going to take a long time at 15 feet to get anywhere.
It was indeed.
Yeah, we only got 8 hours, so
yeah.
Get moving.
That is true. All right.
I'm going to let everybody know about the tracks, and do we want to, I think we would just follow these. These seem like, of all the things we're looking for, they probably came from the thing that we're trying to find.
Sounds good.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Okay.
All right. You continue to delve into the candy cane forest. As you move further and further in, these kind of candy cane conifers are starting to obscure more and more of the starlight until you reach an open glen, and at the center of it stands an entrance to a icy cavern. The air here is colder than it's been anywhere in the plain of Christmas. And as you get closer to the frozen depths of this ice citadel, there's a faint blue glow that emanates from its walls.
Seems sufficiently ominous.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty on the nose, honestly. Kind of what I was expecting a little bit, which is weird. A little bit weird.
So yeah, do you guys want to enter our citadel here?
Can anyone detect traps? Should we see if it's a trap? There's any traps at the door, maybe? Actually, that might. It's like that may be me, actually. The sleight of hand, right?
Detect traps, I believe, is going to be its own
just be perception
skill, right?
I assume it'd be perception or
Yeah,
investigation.
we could do investigation or perception.
That you don't want me to do it then.
I mean, there's a spell called find traps, but if you're just doing it,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then
pretty
yes,
good at-
perception or
I'm pretty good at investigating. I could do it.
Okay.
Well, for some traps.
I just feel this feels sketchy. It feels sketchy.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Hey.
24.
All right. Ferdinand, you go towards the entrance to the icy cavern, and your steps echo through the cavern. As the closer you get, the more the ground is turned to the same kind of crystalline source. You look all about, but you are unable to detect any traps. Using your keen adventuring skills, you feel as though, while ominous, there is nothing that is putting you in immediate danger outside of, maybe peeing in your pantaloons for the scary, frightful tone that has been set by the narration.
Ferdinand's like, well, ominous. There's nothing overtly dangerous here. It's real crunchy, though.
Okay. So it's cool for us to approach.
It's crunchy, spooky, but otherwise fine.
All right, let's go in there, I guess, eh?
Anyone else?
All right.
What?
So, as you enter in, you are greeted with 3 rows of mirrors. In the kind of space beyond, you see a tunnel that goes to the left and a tunnel that goes to the right. Centered on the wall that divides them is a column of 3 mirrors coming towards you in 3 rows. And the back row, that column is flanked. So there's 3 in the back row, 3 in the middle row, and then just 1 in the middle. So 1, 3, and 3.
So like a Christmas tree laying on its side.
Yeah.
Shape-wise? Like if you were to draw
3, 3, and 1. So it's
Oh.
kind of like a square with a little,
Okay.
I don't know.
A little top.
doobly-doo.
Okay.
So,
Got
and they're just floating?
They're just floating?
You said there are 3 mirrors, 1 mirror.
No, they're just set up. They're just like on the floor.
Ground.
Okay, so they're like standing mirrors.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a gallery of these mirrors that look like they're made of the same kind of crystalline structure as everywhere.
Are
As
they-
you
catching us from this far away? Like, are you seeing anything move in the mirror? Like, can we
Yeah.
see us in it?
You can't see yourself, but you do see moments that are kind of a little cloudy, but you see a Christmas elf that you recognize, and it looks like moments from their past. That you see the same kind of recognizable face at like different points in their life.
Is it the one that was at the house at the very beginning of our?
No, it wasn't Wilfred. No,
Okay.
that'd be too. He's too sweet. He's too sweet to be here.
Just a sweet boy.
Is there a way for
I
us
just
to
want to feed
like
him
walk
carrots.
between
Carrots and
mirrors?
apples. What's that?
Is there space for us to like walk between the mirrors, or are we like blocking off the path completely?
Yeah.
Are the scenes that we're seeing, are they like a quick repeat, like are they 5 seconds and then they replay again, or are they lengthy?
They're not just kind of like TikToking like just over and over again. In fact, like you can kind of watch a kind of narrative if you're kind of like watching, this person kind of move through. At certain points in this, you see this elf begin to be less cheery. You might even, using your keen adventuring skills, feel like he begins to be a bad elf.
Oh no, that's not good. Do I recognize said Christmas elf?
You do not.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, maybe we should. We should roll for that. I don't know. Have you been to the plane of Christmas before, Charlie?
I mean, I'm a Christmas elf. It stands to reason.
Well, there are many Christmas elves. I mean, as we found before, Ferdinand has been to the North Pole, though not this kind of plane of existence.
Yeah.
So, do you recognize this Christmas elf, Charlie?
Tell me more about Christmas elf I see.
You, through the little glimpses, recognize that this is an elf that was truly devoted to joy. You see the kind of joy of Christmas in his eyes, and kind of radiating from him with the same kind of joyful warmth that is kind of represented in kind of opposite form by the kind of coldness of the frozen snow outside. You recognize that there is a transition happening from this joy, that certain scenes that you see depicted, there's kind of less and less joy until these kind of shadowy, malevolent images of the same elf kind of crop up, if you're looking at that. Or it could be in reverse. Maybe he was a bad elf and became a good elf. I'm not sure.
Could be Stan, but I'm not sure.
Stan? What happened to Stan?
I mean, yeah, like sometimes people and they're like a little bit off, and then like if something happens, you're like, oh yeah, I get it.
Like I should have known.
Yeah, like we could have seen that coming. Like that was Stan.
As you guys are kind of like looking in the mirror, very particularly Ferdinand and Sven, you guys are kind of looking at other mirrors and walking around, and you see the two mirrors that are directly behind Carol and Charlie pick up one of their legs, and they have a large gleaming shard, and they attack Charlie and Carol with this gleaming shard. And if everybody could roll me initiative, that'd be really great.
Oh no.
Smack dab.
Oh,
No, that's bad.
19.
You're like, ooh.
Why are you owing over
19.
19?
I don't want to go first.
20. So good news for you.
Hey.
7.
I mean, to be fair, this is actually awesome that Charlie and Carol got attacked and Sven and Ferdinand are going first. Like, they see it happen.
Yeah.
They're reacting to it and they get to go first rather than just, just getting stabbed.
Makes sense.
That's, I think so. All right. All right. And a 15 for our mirrored servants here. Okay. They are going to attack you, Charlie. It's going to be a 19 to hit. And
Yeah, that'll do it.
Carol, it's going to be an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You are Charlie, you're going to take 11 slashing damage. Carol, you're going to take 10 slashing damage. And you see that these are kind of like, they've kind of like sprouted and they have like the same legs, but they have like arms that kind of look really similar to the like kind of claw foot legs. And in their hands, there are two, each of them have a gleaming shard of like mirror. Okay. Ferdinand Moody.
Okay.
Let them breathe. Kick us off, and then Sven.
Yeah, Ferdinand is going to be like, I wish inanimate objects would stop attacking my friends, and he's going to get all Aurora Borealis and Radiant again.
Cool.
And he will, attack the mirror that attacked Carol.
Okay.
That rolled 216, so that's 23.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. 13. It's 25 radiant damage.
Okay.
Damn.
And if it can see, it needs to roll a wisdom save.
It cannot see. It is a magical construct.
Then never mind. And then no, that was my bonus action. Yeah. So that's and he'll sort of, as he's going up, he'll sort of like, we've been through this before. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to like help you out. Like elbow Carol and Charlie to the side. So he's like
just not in the mood.
The focal point. Yeah. I'm not in the mood for this. It's utterly contemptuous of you.
Yeah, that's fair.
To milk their
to milk these jokes. Sven.
We've got beef.
All right, I'm going to create a bonfire under the one that Moody just attacked.
Okay.
So that's a dex save.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Dex probably really, really good. This is not true. Oh, that's not too bad. +3, 17.
Well, that's unfortunate. For me, that saves.
Oh, actually, no, it's higher than that because it's a dex save. 21. Still
Yeah.
saves, but
Yep.
just so you know. Okay. The mirrored servants again. One of them will turn to attack Ferdinand instead of Carol. That's going to be a 17 hit.
17 is my armor class.
Okay. Okay, so you'll take half of 7 slashing damage because you're raging, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then the other one is going to attack Charlie again for 19 and is going to do 14 slashing damage. Charlie, you're up, and then Carol.
Okay. I am going to. I guess I'll attack it back. 22 to hit.
That will hit. Yep.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then a 14 to hit.
14 will hit. Yep.
For 10 points.
Okay.
And then Fergus is going to come in. He's unhappy that I've been struck. So he's going to try to charge in.
Okay.
Will
the same one that you're attacking?
Yep. Will a 10 hit?
A 10 will not hit.
Okay. And then he will do a swing with his antlers. 13 to hit.
13 will hit.
Okay. And that will do a terrible roll. 5 points of damage.
Okay. Excellent. Carol. I'm sorry, Charlie. Did you have any additional movement or bonus?
No, I think that would do it.
Okay. Carol, and then back to the top with Ferdinand.
Would you be willing to let me do something, and then move back?
Depends on how much you're moving.
Well, so I just want to step in front of Moody, but I don't want to stay there.
If you're stepping in front of Moody, you're going to be engaged. So I'm going to say you're not going to be able to disengage.
I'd have to disengage and do that then.
Half movement. Yeah. I use you can blame your husband for that. I use the Ben Mayer method of disengagement.
No, that makes sense. I forgot about disengagement. Because I'm definitely not going to hit him again with Thunderwave like I did the last game, because that just feels mean. So I'm not going to do that, which means I need to go to my backup option, which I know all of a sudden don't remember if that's going to work either, because of how close everyone is. Alphabet. I apparently can't do my alphabet all of a sudden. Nope, I don't want to do that. Goodness gracious. I pinned myself in a terrible spot. No.
Like the backseat of a Volkswagen?
I could. Okay, I could do this. I'm going to be terribly running out of spell slots soon, but I am going to... Where's my song? Where'd it go? Oh, I'm going to sing Jingle Bells again. It's such a classic. Everybody loves it. I am going to center my 10-foot radius where it's not going to hit anyone in the team. So I'm hoping it's going to land in the middle of the mirrors.
Sure. I'll let that happen.
What I'm picturing, like what it is. And I am going to... Basically, my song gets very loud, very painfully intense.
Okay.
And everyone needs to make a con saving throw because I'm casting Shatter. So anything that's crystal, maybe glass, disadvantage.
Okay. I will say they would have disadvantage if they had ears.
Oh, they don't have ears.
So I feel like the damage will be more intense, but I'm not going to roll with disadvantage for the save.
That makes sense. Yep, no, that makes sense.
What is the save? Sorry.
15.
And what
sorry, con. I did it again. I gave you the number, not the thing. Con saving throw.
I figure you will always tell me the number, just like I will always tell you the number. So I just need to know what to add. It's terrible. It doesn't make a difference what I'm adding. I rolled a 3.
Oh no. Okay. Full damage is 18.
Okay.
They're all magical.
All right.
Okay. Yep. If there was a non-magical object on them, that would also take damage.
No, it's just them. They are the magical object.
Okay. So yeah, it's thunder damage if that makes a difference.
Okay. You see a couple cracks start to form in these, and now they're very easily differentiable from their non-magical brethren. Sorry. And we're back to the top. Ferdinand, Moody, and then Sven.
Yeah, Ferdinand is going to continue wailing away on these mirrors.
Okay.
Keep trying to stab his friends with themselves, which is weird. That is 16 and a lot. So.
Okay. Yep, those will hit.
Okay. Where did you go? There you are. Okay. 8. So 20 total radiant damage.
All right. Ferdinand, you're able to just like KO 1-2 these guys. So describe me how these things shatter under your festive rage.
I think he like it's that thing where you're hitting something and you hit it in exactly the right spot. So it's like crack, crack, and then it's like vibe, that sort of thing. He's like, that's so many years of bad luck for me.
Seems good. All right, that sounds good. All I think of when you say like kind of what is that is like Stefan, like yes. You know, like, that's when two mirrors pull shards out of themselves and start to stab each other in the middle of the club.
This, how do you want to do this, has everything.
That's amazing.
Ever since you said Christmas Western, James, my brain has been going, this Christmas village isn't big enough for the both of us, partner.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm stuck. Like my brain just keeps doing that. I'm like, gotta have to play this game now.
I mean, I think that we have the theme for now. That's what I call Christmas Volume 12. But
perfect.
Perfect.
You know. All right. Great. So you have kind of smashed these two mirrors. The other mirrors appear unaltered. Nobody's trying to pull a shiv on you guys. So you assume that these were just kind of hidden in plain sight as a way of attacking you when you had your guard down. After you've been looking at all their sweet short form video. Non-denominational. Okay. So beyond this, you can see that there are two tunnels on the left and the right. How would you like to proceed?
Do the paths look well worn on both sides?
Yeah, very well worn. And you can see as you kind of just peer into them that there are additional kind of scenes depicted on the walls of the kind of glowing blue. These are kind of ghostly images of the same elf and other things that are happening. You can only see kind of a little bit in, but yeah, these seem to have a kind of darker tone of despair than some of the kind of happy highlights where Charlie was like, "Do I know that? Is that Stan? Do I know? Is that Stan? I don't know. Okay.
Someone's perseverating on something."
Yeah. So yeah, would you like to proceed in, left, right, center? There's no center. There's just left.
What do you guys think?
Split the party.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Well, I was thinking about it.
There are 4 of us, so it's an even split.
It's very splittable.
Love a 2 and 2.
Are the scenes down those halls the same, or is it darker?
They're different. They're different.
Okay. Is it darker one way than the other?
No, seem to be pretty similar in terms of hue, depiction, sadness, despair, longing.
Well, what do you think? Do we flip a coin?
I mean, at this point, that's kind of think where we're at.
Also, I would just like to point out, I know that this doesn't, ring true for everybody, but you do also have a reindeer with you, so it's more than an even split. Fergus
Well, it's true.
is part of the team.
Well,
Part of the team.
um,
Team player.
I don't know. I guess personally, I just appreciate their bond and consider them one.
That's sweet. So you
We
two
are
can go
pretty
for yourself. You take Fergus, we'll take Carol. Yeah, we got to split up the get stabby people. Yeah, how do you guys want to proceed?
I don't know. I mean, splitting seems kind of fun.
All right, who's going with whom?
I'll go right.
All right.
I'll go left. I've always considered myself more of a left wing kind of minotaur.
All right, so Sven is to the right, Ferdinand is to the left.
What you want, Carol?
I feel like you're with the reindeer going to be a little more stabby, so maybe we should send you the stabby with Sven. So then there's like one stabby on each side, kind of.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking.
That works.
So then
That's
I'll
fine.
end up with Moody.
I mean, it's fair. It's smart. Choose the giant meat shield.
Also, I'll just hide behind the giant meat shield. It'll be great. It'll be totally fine for me.
All right. So you, Ferdinand and Carol, proceed into the left. Sven, Charlie, and Fergus proceed into the right. Inside, you see just a kind of labyrinth of these frozen tableaus. They're these kind of perfectly preserved scenes from the Christmas plain at the kind of exact moment of the winter solstice. As you continue down, you hear the footsteps echoing endlessly. Sven, as you and Charlie and Fergus continue down, you hear footsteps coming closer, and you and Ferdinand bumped into each other as you recognize that this is a vast network of winding, interconnected passages that kind of stretch on endlessly and criss and cross. Despite the kind of frosted, slick walls with runes etched into the ice and snow, each of these corridors kind of branch into hidden chambers and other kind of tableaus that exist that have a kind of labyrinthine feel. As you kind of move through, you find yourself kind of getting kind of turned around, and there's that same unnatural cold that you felt outside that just lingers in the air. As you move through deeper into this labyrinth, the air becomes thick and heavy with that coldness, that kind of muffling kind of stillness, where the kind of crispness of sound just kind of starts to get muddied, and you can all feel the kind of warmth draining from your body and spirit. There's also scenes from the kind of town of Everfrost. You see moments of kind of joy, frozen and suspended, snowflakes kind of stopping mid-fall, candles kind of frozen and burning without melting, and these kind of expressions of joy that are kind of locked in this ice. The more you spend time in here, the less you see these as kind of frozen moments of joy, but you begin to recognize these as moments that are kind of happening, and the kind of joy is fading from all of them. There's kind of being twisted and corrupted and kind of altered to reflect bitterness rather than kind of the wonder of the season. You feel like this is not just kind of random, but this is curated by this bad elf. That there are kind of resentments that are featured as if they were stations of the cross. They're painting a narrative of aspects of the Christmas season that are filled with wonder and giving and tradition, and their kind of brilliance is being kind of cracked and dulled beneath these layers of frost and cold. This kind of disdain for the season is maybe not kind of outright destroying your kind of feeling of hope, but it almost feels like this is a tomb where these kind of joys and memories have been locked away and preserved, to remind people that dare set foot here, kind of what's been lost, and ensures that they will kind of feel this ache as they enter into the citadel. As you continue, hello, Ruby. As you, she's like, no, just like Rizzo would be like, yeah, you're right. This is too scary. We'll see you at the end. As you emerge from the other side, you kind of see that you've been moving in kind of these groups and kind of crisscrossing and seeing each other. When you exit the other side, you exit into this grand chamber with a towering telescope at its center, and you see it kind of pointing out of this citadel. The faces of your colleagues and fellow adventurers wear that same weary, crestfallen echo of this series of chambers that you've passed through, and even the kind of triumph of defeating your enemies feels hollow, and the kind of confidence that you had coming in here, you can see, is a bit shaken. So you have emerged into here. You see this kind of large telescope at the center. On the floor, there are shattered fragments, frozen stars that are kind of broken and littering the floor here. How would you like to proceed?
Maybe Stan or whoever, I don't know if you're listening, if you can hear us. I feel like you need to talk to somebody. Like this is there's signs of distress. Like I feel like you could use an ear. Like if you'd rather just talk about it and get some of the get the healing started. Might be a healthier coping mechanism than the parade and shrine to your miseries.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, yeah. we're here.
Charlie's like, I tried.
I mean, and then I'm going to give Fergus a little nudge because I don't like the gloomy. And so Fergus's nose is going to be the light spell. I'm going to cast like a cheery, warm red light for us.
Beautiful. Yeah. What would you guys like to do? Or you see that kind of beyond this, there seems to be, kind of additional parts of the citadel. Yeah. Anything that you want to do while you're here?
What can I make out about the broken stars?
Yeah, why don't you make me a let's say an investigation check. I suppose you could also do a Arcana check for anybody that's interested in kind of examining.
20.
For everybody who gets an 18 or above, you realize that some of these fragments have kind of faint magical auras around it. And you feel like this is not evil magic, that this is kind of similar, Sven, to the pieces you picked up previously. You feel like these are pieces or fragments of something which was once whole. So, using your keen adventuring knowledge,
But like
depending on
so
how you
many
roll.
pieces that we can't put it back together, right?
Yeah, this is not going to be. This is going to be like a long rest type of reveal, which you do not have time for. If you want to save, the solstice.
Yeah.
If you want to say F it, just all the who's in Whoville just crying their little eyes out. That's totally fine. But
Well, I don't want to make it worse, so I'm gonna hop up on Fergus and we're gonna do the walk 3 inches in the air.
okay.
So I have to step on any of the. Anybody need a lift so you don't have to walk on the broken star shards.
Yeah. If anyone wants up on that,
I was like, everybody.
Ferdinand will also offer up piggyback because I've got hooves, so
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, how are you guys proceeding then?
I'd like to make my way over to the telescope to see what I can see.
Aha. All right. Will you look into the telescope, Sven?
I bet it's looking at that town.
I will.
Charlie, you're so smart.
Charlie ruined it.
No, this is looking at the town of Everfrost.
Pew, pew.
All them who's in Whoville, bro.
A spot in particular, or just takes in the whole town?
It's particularly looking at the kind of town square, the area you were all at where people were gathering. Yeah. I mean, Sven, you can, kind of pan it a little bit and look around, but, you see that this is, as it's getting later and later, that kind of cheering up that you guys did, you start to see the kind of dismay of the kind of solstice passing without the kind of joy of Christmas gifts being distributed, starting to seep in.
Well, looks like they were watching the town, and from what I can see, they just look all sad. So we better hurry up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
In an effort to lighten the mood a little bit for everybody,
Mhm.
as Fergus does the walk in air over where all the broken stuff is, Charlie's going to go clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap.
That's amazing. All right.
Make the noise.
So as you pass through and leave the kind of planar observatory, you reach a path that leads you deeper, and the cavern begins to widen into a frozen chamber. And at its center, there stands a towering ice throne. It's adorned with icicles, and it's shimmering with that same kind of unnatural heavy frost that was on the kind of areas previously in the kind of labyrinthine path that you were taking. On top of the throne, you see the same individual depicted from the mirrors and kind of in the space, this kind of malevolent Krixmas elf. The kind of eyes of the elf, which you saw previously, kind of filled with joy and mirth of this Christmas holiday, now have this cold, calculating malice in them. He's wearing a tattered cloak that looks like it's woven from darkness. And there's a frost-covered staff that's clutched in their hands. There's a book laid out in front of them that looks ancient, and it's opened with pages that crackle with dark magics.
That's the worst way to make snowballs, dude. Not nearly as much fun either.
Hey there, bud. What happened to you? Why are you so sad?
I'm not sad. This is how I am.
That's not how you were, though.
No. You might look at me now and see a monster, but I was not always like this.
Yeah. So what happened to you?
Yeah.
He looks over at Charlie, like he recognizes you, and then he looks away. And he says, once I was called Tinsel Twinkle Toe. I was a maker of wonders, a keeper of promises, and every solstice I worked until my hands ached and my magic burned low. Also, joy might find its way into small, trembling hands. I believed, foolishly perhaps, that the holiday meant something sacred until one solstice I was given a task unlike any other elf. A single toy crafted for a single child who had known only loss and hardship. The gift was meant to be a spark in the darkness, proof that the world still cared. I poured every bit of my magic into it. Hope, enchantment, faith. And then the solstice arrived. The bells rang, the fires burned bright, the world celebrated, and we emerged. But the child never arrived. No laughter, no smile, no moment of wonder. My gift sat untouched while the revelry roared around it. And in that silence, something inside me shattered. After that night, I began to see clearly. I saw not gratitude, but greed, not joy, but expectation. The holiday did not lift spirits, it fed demand. The magic I once gave freely was taken without thanks, and without thought, and without care or appreciation. So tell me why we should allow time to march on, carrying celebration after celebration on the solstice when its promise is so easily broken. I did not turn against winter solstice out of madness. I turned because I could no longer bear to watch joy pretend it's universal and equitable, while sorrow is ignored and spread to those who least deserve it. If the world insists on celebrating without compassion, then I will give it stillness that it deserves. Silence, a time for reflection. He looks over at you and he says, I will freeze this plane, not out of cruelty, but out of truth. A holiday that forgets the suffering beneath its glitter deserves to end. You may try to stop me if you must, but know this. I do not hate joy. I hate the lie that says it belongs to everyone equally. And I have decided to no longer allow that lie to endure.
Wait, one second. What happened to the kid that the gift was for? You said they didn't show up?
They never arrived.
What happened to him?
I don't know. Perhaps they did not get the care they deserved, or the help, or the support, but they never arrived.
So there's a missing child, and you're upset because they didn't get to your gift? Like, did you go look for the kid?
All of my energy and magic had been poured into that gift, and while I waited there with it, no one noticed that the child was not there. They were so busy opening their own gifts
No, you
their
noticed.
own greed.
You noticed.
I am the only one.
But you noticed. Did you tell anybody?
Of course I did. They were too busy opening their gifts and enjoying the spirit of the season to care what had happened to this boy. And meanwhile, I and my brethren had to come back through the plain, for just as you were told of this magic, by getting here, you know that you can only do it once a year. And I was beckoned to return.
I mean, that is a bummer. But, yeah, I don't get why. I mean, the idea that nobody noticed, you noticed. There was somebody to act.
My notice is not enough.
Well, only because you got in your feels. Which is valid, but they got in the way of you acting for the thing that you noticed. And I get that sucks that nobody else noticed, but I don't know that that necessarily justifies trying to lock up remaining joy in a block of ice.
I'm not sure what you would have me do. Just ignore the absence of this child? Ignore solstice after solstice, where people are upset because they have not been granted every one of their wishes, but only the one that is the truest in their heart, that communicates across the plains. We bring them gifts every year, and every year they want more and more and more, not satisfied with a singular special moment of joy, filled with magic of the season. No, smaller, cheaper magic that falls apart and disappears and is consumed. That's what has consumed their joy and replaced it with greed. You little Christmas elf, you tell me that this is not the case. But I see it over and over again. And my mind will not be swayed by telling me I have gotten in my feels. I spent centuries crafting and bringing joy. And year after year, I saw that joy dwindle and the magic fade until all that is left is a need to be fulfilled, a hole that grows bigger throughout the year until it begs to have cheap pieces of garbage fill it up rather than unique and carefully crafted moments and gifts. How would you feel if you brought your Christmas gift and a child went missing and no one would stop to look for them? Would you not get in your feels?
Yeah, I'd be concerned and I'd go look for the kid.
You would leave your plane of existence behind against direct orders.
I mean,
What
yeah.
about his family? What about his friends? What about the people in his village? Are they not the stewards of his well-being?
I mean, sure.
We all have responsibilities.
Sure. But we get to choose our responsibilities. And I don't know. Like if we're talking Jiminy, you say, "Hey, dude, there's a missing kid." Jiminy's probably down for getting the group together to figure out what happened to him.
You so casually mention a god, as if they will come down from on high and be able to roust legends of old into some sort of adventuring party.
I mean, is it lost on you right now? Yeah. That's kind of a shtick.
If that's the case, why don't you help me and we'll reshape this Christmas plane into something complete and independent that does not tie itself to the material plane and can create the spirit of Christmas in the way that we always imagined it, full of joy and altruism and kindness and giving. And we will no longer rely on the desires of those in the material plane, but we will ensure that everyone on this plane of existence is treated with kindness and is looked over upon by their brothers and sisters. You seem like a capable elf. What do we owe them?
Oh, it's not about
Oh no.
No, it's about just like it's not about do they like what I provided. Like the gift is in the giving. Like the joy is you giving. Like that can't be, structured off of someone's reaction to it. That'd be like saying there should be no charity.
What is charity if there's no one to receive it? Or if no one cares enough to ensure that the charity is received by those who need it? If charity happens in the woods and no one is around to hear it, etc., etc., etc.
I mean, that's
How
just
about the rest of you?
oh,
I will
Anybody
accept
want to
the
bring in
offer.
non-Christmas elf thoughts?
Stay here with me. Welcome to my Christmas plane. We will reshape this. All of the joy, all of the giving shall never go unreceived.
I just want to go find that kid, really. How many years ago was this?
Countless.
Man, I hope the kid didn't die or something. That would be,
I appreciate how worried Charlie is.
I mean,
Yeah, me too.
the whole thing becomes kind of, who cares about the gift if it's dead in a ditch somewhere, suffering from a terrible disease that could, I don't know, be aided by some kind of kind donation, perhaps.
Perhaps. This one's filled with a lot of tropes, Joel.
Just to be focused on the nobody opened my gift. I mean, that's seem to be bigger issues at hand here, dude.
I like that Charlie is convinced that that this guy is mad because someone didn't open his gift, not that the person who is supposed to receive the gift was missing, and that nobody stopped opening their own gifts long enough to go and look for them.
I mean, that's also terrible. It'd be nice if more people noticed, but people noticed. You noticed.
Hey, dude, this guy's hang-ups is this guy's hang-ups.
I feel like there's a lot of self-loathing in there.
Maybe
I just
there
love how
is.
passionate Charlie is about this.
So that's how villains are. Good villains. They're too caught up in their own shit to realize that they're a villain.
Man, I don't know. I think you should look into therapy, man. I just think you need to work through some stuff. This isn't healthy, and not just for Everfrost. Like for you, this is not healthy. Got a mausoleum to your disappointment. That's like, you want to go for a walk? We could just go for a walk, get some fresh air, get you out of this gloomy place.
What about the happy times? Why does this one bad time beat out all the happy ones?
Because I realized that this happened before, not just to me. People that are missing, people that are forgotten by those that they would count as friends or family or community. People are forgotten all the time. And if no one memorializes them, if their pain and despair do not exist cataloged here in my whatever castle, it's really, what's really hard about actual play is like when you just can't find a word and then you're just like, well, fuck it, and then you're like, oh, I've completely taken myself and everyone else out of this moment. I didn't want to say citadel again, so I was like, oh, synonym for citadel. Anyway.
Is there a synonym for citadel?
Palace?
Palace, yeah. Palace, castle, manor, whatever. All right, so he's extended the invitation to anybody else to chip in. He's extended an invitation to stay here and, shape this up and, change this and decouple it from the material plane and kind of the way that it's always worked. How are we feeling? Does anybody else feel like they want to take a crack at it, or any other?
Just like, well, I don't know. I guess I've always thought that, like, there are many ways to experience joy, and there are many ways to express gratitude. And, it just feels like shoehorning everybody into one way of being isn't any better, because that may not work for everybody. Like, I'm sorry that you went through what you went through, but I don't think this is the answer either. It's just, it's hard and it's complicated, and sometimes things aren't fair, and that feels bad, especially on a holiday. But like, I don't want to do this.
I'll do this. Charlie and Ferdinand, why don't you make me persuasion rolls?
Whoa. Natural 20. 420.
Do you have any adding?
No, it's 20. It's persuasion. Wait, actually, maybe. Did I take persuasion? I don't think I did, but maybe I did. Oh, I did. It's 23.
All right. Joel?
We'll just go with Ferdinand's.
Okay. Why don't you tell me more?
Okay. Well, it's just, I mean, the thing about disappointment is that it's part of life. And, part of life is taking the ups with the downs. The ups are sweeter because the downs, make you realize like what things can feel like, even though they shouldn't ever feel like that. And, like the other part of life is living it your own way. And that's important to people. And that's part of what brings people joy is, you find joy in the genuine experience and appreciation of things, and not simply because you're supposed to. That's hollow. So, part of the complexity of life is that, sometimes joy comes at the disappointment of someone else, and it's not intentional, but, it's just the way of things. And, people are always learning and growing too, right? So like, you had a real bad day that day, and I hope that kid's okay. But a lot of those people who were acting that way, I mean, that's just where they were at the time, but maybe they're different now. And maybe that experience changed them, But, and I guess like the harder part about it, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way, is that like nobody owes you anything. No one's owed the meeting of their expectations. You hope that the world or the people that you care about or the people in the situation meet you there, but sometimes they can't, and sometimes they just won't, because that doesn't work for them either, and that's okay.
Yeah. And I mean, the owing thing, that's not why you give gifts in the first place. Like,
That's true.
it's not about what you get back. Just all about what you put forth.
Both of you make me persuasion checks.
You know what? I'm just gonna let us roll with Ferdinand.
22. I'm very persuasive too.
Yeah, you are.
All right. Bring it home, Ferdinand. I'm going to give you one more chance.
So yeah, he's just like, I mean, listen.
If anybody wants to help him, you can tell me what you'd like to do to sweeten this soliloquy.
I'm gonna pitch in by quietly manifesting my Christmas elf tinsel
Okay.
to bring about beacon of hope.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tell everybody what that does.
Bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range for the duration. Each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. That doesn't really do what I want to, but I'm still going to cast it so that everybody in the room, including our cranky pants, is going to get it.
All right. Sven, Carol, any supplements?
Carol's gonna hum. It's not gonna do anything other than she's just trying to create an atmosphere of like
I like that.
calm and joy.
Excellent.
Well, Tinsel, what can we do to help you? Other than trying to take over the world, what did you really want that you never got?
I never wanted to take over the world. I just wanted everyone to keep the joy of the season in their hearts before their need for gifts, material things, and their own self-interests. This large man, Atar. Sorry. God damn it. Has given me much to think about.
Well, and everyone shows their joy in their own way. And our joy is helping all those folks in Everfrost. I think that's the town.
In that one place.
Yep.
The place we were at, the
Uh,
town.
Helping them get back all that joy.
All right, Sven, you roll me a persuasion check.
All right, you roll at disadvantage against being charmed by me, which includes persuasion.
All right, and you are going to be
Hey,
you're going to be at advantage. I
Don't hate
am.
it.
Oh, Nate's smiling.
I am not going to be at disadvantage.
That's fine. Natural 20 for 27.
Woo woo.
All right. Well, I rolled a natural 4. So, okay. So, Kringlebane, that's a totally sick, evil name. Kringlebane.
Oh.
You like that?
Kringlebane.
Really nice. AKA Tinsel. Says that, well, you have not changed his mind completely. There is more reflection that he feels could be explored, and that giving this holiday season another chance is something that he can allow. And so, as you, as he says this, you see the snow begin to fall again. You see the kind of frigidness in the air turn to that feeling when you get into bed at night on a cold day and you just kind of shiver and kind of like giggle to yourself at how happy you are to be safe and comfortable and warm. And you hear kind of large vacuum sound of the air splitting open, and the joyous hurrah in the distance. And, well, you cannot see this. The townsfolk of Everfrost, unaware that these events have transpired, also notice this immediate change. Their hearts are buoyed by the songs that you sang to them. The kids are all too excited to sleep, which is the one and only Disney commercial I will ever love. And except for the ones about Galaxy's Edge, because those are great. I love them, and I want to go to Galaxy's Edge. But the portal to the Christmas Plain reopens, and Christmas elves joyously emerge. And as they do, children and families pour out of their homes, gathering and singing together in the Christmas square, exchanging gifts for themselves. And you can see Kringlebane has kind of walked to his telescope and is looking at them. And as he's watching, he recognizes that there are small children giving gifts to each other that they have made, since there was no Christmas elves coming this year. And you also see them exchanging gifts with the Christmas elves, embodying this spirit of joy and kindness that Charlie spoke of, and that Ferdinand wove his tale of, and that Carol sings of, and that Sven passive aggressively talks about in a most inspiring and festive manner. There is an understanding that there is kindness in this place, and that, well, he had experienced this terrible tragedy that was wrought through selfishness and greed that is a part of every human soul. There is a joyousness and a spark that surges within him, and you can kind of watch the kind of cloud that hung about him resolve itself in a renewed appreciation of the magic of the winter's solstice. And he kind of slowly fades away. You assume kind of magically, but rather than fading into shadow, he fades into light. You are pulled back as your potions expire, and you see Mayor Frostbeard standing upon the dais of his manor, and the townsfolk of Everfrost are singing together with the Krixmas Elves, and the town, which was once on the brink of a holiday without magic, is thriving with the festive energy of the winter solstice and the joy of a Christmas celebrated together. Mayor Frostbeard declares a grand celebration to honor this spirit and the work and dedication of the four of you in giving of yourselves so that we might all give and receive and join one another in the spirit of the season, and Everfrost once again becomes a beacon of holiday merriment as we all celebrate together.
Now that's what I call Krixmas.
Volume 11.
Volume
Yeah.
11.
So if everybody can go around and share maybe a favorite Christmas moment or what they're planning on doing for their Christmas holiday, or how they keep Christmas in their heart, or where people can find you on socials. Yeah, we'll wrap up a very fun thing. I have 3 kind of little mini adventures that if anybody after the new year wants to explore a bit more of Everfrost, I have some more Christmas adventures. If anybody that has watched, or any other members in their own world feel like getting in on this sweet good time folks adventure, let me know. But yeah, let's start with Charlie and we'll go clockwise.
What?
And on Sven.
What?
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
prepared for this.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to pull a blank. Yes, I would happily join in on new adventures. Christmas with the family, we're all spread out, so it'll be a delightful FaceTime Christmas. But for the first time in a long time, I won't be working on any of the holiday days.
Nice.
So I got to figure that out. But looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
In the meantime, listening to Skating by Vince Guaraldi.
Yes. We love
Joel,
it.
you're on social media, right?
I am. Probably. Yeah, still. Yeah.
Finger
Finger
twitching.
twitchings. Yep.
All right. And Joel, will you roll me a d6, please?
Oh, jeez.
No.
Spike is going to become Kringle Band, apparently.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Watch out for Spike.
Oh, no.
D6. 6.
Charlie, you receive from the mayor a wand of joy and snow. This enchanting wand has a vibrant red handle decorated with intricate gold patterns. Its apex rests a green crystal, and below that, a delicate star design made from gold. I will send it to you. It recharges daily at dawn, but you can cast Frost Nova as an action, where you can expend a charge to cast the Sleet Storm spell, or you can also cast Joyful Radiance. When the user holds the wand aloft and speaks the word Merry Light, it sheds a warm and festive light in a 20-foot radius for the duration of 10 minutes. The light is considered bright light, and creatures within the radius have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Ooh,
That's amazing.
nice.
I will pass all of these along and post them in the known world. Carol, aka Cassandra.
You know me, no standard social media. You can't find me anywhere.
Social, not mediated.
Just social, but not media. Nope. Christmas with the family. We go down Christmas Day, spend it with my family with lots of loud noises in one room, too many people talking at one time, and it's a great time. I love it. We all have our things we're assigned when it comes to food. I'm in charge of mashing the potatoes. That's my apparently my strong suit is mashing and seasoning the potatoes. But I am actually just looking forward to having a Christmas where Ben's not, surgery was great. Ben's not in pain, so we're gonna have a very, very happy, Merry Christmas. And
Yay.
I know, and hopefully no new snow this week that I have to take care of. So, and I don't have because I hate driving through Christmas in snowstorms. It's like I just want to go see the family.
It's gonna be like 30s and 40s. Yeah.
I know. I'm kind of excited. Not have to. There was one winter, I don't know, a couple of years after we moved in, where it took us 3 hours to get from St. Cloud back to the cities because it was just ice and snow everywhere. And like every time we thought about turning around, you'd look at the off ramps and there was like 6 cars on each side of the road. And I was like, that's just too dangerous. And we got like to the cities and 694 was shut down. So we had to like take Bass Lake all the way. It was crazy. So I'm like, I cannot have that again. It was too much. So
that is a lot.
So just excited to go spend time with family though.
Yay. And could you roll me a d6?
Oh, d6. A 3.
A 3. A ring of renewal for you.
Oh.
Carol, this enchanting ring is crafted from silver and adorned with festive symbols of the season, including tiny holly leaves and miniature silver bells. The centerpiece of the ring is a sparkling red gem that radiates the warmth of holiday joy. It gives you festive resilience. While attuned to the ring, the user has advantage on saving throws against effects that would cause fear. The gift of renewal. As an action once per long rest, the user can cast the Cure Wounds spell at 2nd level. And appearance change. During the winter solstice, the ring may transform, emitting a soft chiming sound as tiny glowing snowflakes dance around it. The transformation does not gain any additional benefits, but is very cool.
But still, that's perfect for Carol.
All right, I'm putting all these in the private chat so you can copy a doodle down.
Thank you.
Warrior. Well, no. This is my Christmas gift to Warrior. He can go last.
What?
Nate, you go before Warrior.
How
What the heck?
dare you?
Feeling generous.
Yeah, so you can find me on social medias at Cubicle Zombie. Sometimes I post things. Holidays, headed out to Woodbury with the family. Exciting stuff. And then lots of chores because chores never end. All the chickens need chickening and all that fun stuff.
Is your sister out in Woodbury now, or folks moved out to Woodbury? Okay.
Yep, parents are out there, not too far from my sister. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
Yep.
Excellent.
Everybody's
All right, and a
built that
D6
way.
for you, my friend.
2.
A case of cookie creation.
Oh.
A wondrous item. The ornate cookie case is filled with intricate patterns and is made from enchanted materials that seem to shimmer with a magical aura. When opened, it reveals a small compartment filled with beautifully decorated cookies. While the taste may not be extraordinary, the visual appeal is undeniable. At dawn each day, the case generates a new batch of magically created cookies. The cookies are always exquisitely decorated with festive patterns, sparkling sugary crystals, and vibrant icing. The sheer variety of designs ensures that each batch is a delightful surprise. These cookies can serve as sustenance for one person. Cookie Man.
Fitting for a former gingerbread wizard.
Yeah.
I believe they bestow +2 pounds.
Most excellent. All right, Ferdinand.
Going to do some low-key family stuff with Philip and his fam. Probably like little Christmas lunch / dinner. Great news is last year I finally perfected my Parker House rolls recipe. So those turned out great for Thanksgiving. So I'll probably make those again.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Both because they're delicious and I do love the ego strokes of everyone being like, oh my God, how did you make these?
Right?
Yeah, I think that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Oh, I should roll a dice, right?
D6, sir.
4.
For a robe of frostweave.
Ooh.
This refined robe is meticulously crafted from the highest quality white and light blue fabrics, expertly woven to create a garment that exudes an aura of serene magic. Properties: cold warding. The robe of frostweave provides resistance to cold damage while wearing it. If the user ignores and while wearing it, the user ignores difficult terrain caused by ice.
Ooh.
Cold warding. When worn, the robe emits a discreet magical aura that grants the wearer advantage on charisma persuasion checks when dealing with creatures associated with cold or ice. For example, frost giants. Freezing defense. Once a day, as a reaction, when the wearer takes damage from a cold-based attack, they can invoke the power within the robe to gain temporary hit points equal to their charisma modifier, minimum of 1, plus their character level. These temporary hit points last until the end of the wearer's next turn. And finally, Frostbite Strike. Once per short rest, the wearer can imbue their weapon with an intense burst of ice energy. On a successful hit with a melee attack, the target takes an additional 3d8 cold damage, and their speed is reduced by 15 feet until the end of their next turn.
That's pretty dope.
Hey, you guys rolled them, not me.
Like, listen, finally a robe that fits, you know?
Yeah. Also, all of you, after sharing the my wife is moving something around upstairs apparently. After chatting with Glaciara and the mayor, you find that the pieces of the stars are actually star shards. Star shards are wondrous items and are fragments believed to be a fragment of a celestial body that fell from the heavens. Its radiant glow carries the blessings of the stars, offering guidance and protection to those who wear it. While attuned to the star shard, oftentimes people wear them like in jewelry, necklaces, rings. Sometimes people will use them as focuses for their magics, things like clerics. Put them in their shield or in some other kind of adornment. While attuned to the star shard, you gain advantage on wisdom perception checks made at night. As an action, you can command the star shard to shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet for 1 minute. Once used, this feature cannot be activated again until the next dawn. And as a reaction, once per day, you can reveal the star shard to gain advantage on a saving throw against a spell or effect that deals radiant or necrotic damage. So all of those are in the private chat. I'm James. You can find me here in beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota, playing games with all my friends and donating funds for Extra Life every year. Thanks to everybody who played this year. I think this will be maybe the second to last stream that's explicitly Extra Lifey. But thank you to everybody who ran, everybody who played, everybody who raised funds. We raised over $20,000 this year, bringing our 11-year total to over $140,000. So healthcare is hard and expensive, and it's real scary when you have sick kids. So thanks to everybody who's donated over the years and helped us play and raise money and awareness for Children's Miracle Network hospitals, particularly Gillette Children's Specialty Healthcare here in lovely Minnesota. I think with that, we shall wish you all a happy winter holiday. May the spirit of Christmas always be in your heart. And join us next year for a Christmas Western. And now that's what I call Christmas, Volume 12. Bye-bye.
Bye.